Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will learn about if elif else statement, and we also call it as else if ladder. So let's understand the syntax. So first you need to use if keyword and you need to put the condition. Let's say we call it as the condition 1 inside this square brackets, and be careful about the space between the square brackets and the condition. Then we use this keyword then and we print the statement. After that, we use the elif keyword and then we again mention the other condition, let's say condition 2 between these square brackets, and be careful about the space. And then again we use this keyword then and then we print the statement. Now after this, like because of the space issue, I have not use more elif statements, but you can use any number of elif statements. So here we have only one elif statement, but there can be any number of elif statements where you will be, let's say, mentioning condition 2, then again using then and statement, again using elif condition, and again you can mention condition 3. In this way you can use any number of conditions and any number of elif uh, statements, so that if you need to have more number of conditions you can use it accordingly. Fine. And then after that we are going to use else, in which we are not going to mention any condition, and then again a statement associated with else, and in the end to close this if we have this fi, right? So this was all about if elif else theoretically, but now let's understand it practically by writing a small script. So here I'll be using gedit editor, and I name my script as elif script.sh. Now we are inside this gedit editor. Now the first line will be as usual the shebang operator /bin/bash, and then let's start writing the code. So first of all you write echo and display a message, enter your marks, and then with the help of the read command you will read the variable in which the marks will be stored. So that is your marks will be stored in the variable marks. I have to keep it very simple to understand. Now we use, as I've told you in this theoretical part also, we will be using if then, we'll be using in which I'll be accessing the value of the variable marks, and I'm basically creating a script where I will be giving grades to the students. So I take the passing marks as to be 40. If you are securing marks between 0 to 40, you are fail. Similarly, between 40 to 60, you will have some grade, then 60 to 80, and then similarly from 80 to 100. So in this way, you will be dividing the marks into different ranges, and let's understand it by doing it now. So for this you have used this variable, and now you use this relational operator ge greater than equal to. So if your marks are greater than equal to 0, right, and then you close this square bracket, and after that you use this logical operator and logical and. Then again let me copy this so that we don't waste more time. Then again I have copied this, and again I'm saying be greater than equal to, if my marks are greater than equal to 0 or less than equal to 40. So less than equal to, so in that case I'm simply gonna fail the exam. So then use this keyword then, and then with tab space you write echo in which you write fail. If you are getting marks between 0 to 40, you are fail. Then you use elif. In elif again you are going to put the condition. So I'm copying this and then just paste it here. In elif you are again using marks greater than equal to, so up to 40 it will be failed, so greater than equal to 41, and the marks are less than equal to 60. In that case you are giving a different grade. So I write here at the marks, so we give them average. So now I have used this if statement. I have also used elif statement, right? And we have used this relational operators here along with the logical operators. Now in the theoretical part, I told you about like we can use any number of elif statements. So here also I can use any number of elif statements. So I need more elif statements. I'm copying this and I will do some changes here, and the marks, if are greater than, now it will be 61. So if your marks are greater than equal to 61 and your marks are less than equal to 80, in that case you say the score that I give you is good. Similarly, one more elif statement is being required in this particular program. And here again, I define if my marks are greater than 81 and less than equal to 100. In that case, the score given is excellent. So this is how we have categorized the marks from 0 to 40, 41 to 60, 61 to 80, and 81 to 100. But we are still remaining with another keyword, another statement, that is else. And we know that we don't have to put any condition in else. So still we have to give some message here. And what will that message be? So if your marks are between 0 to 100, you are giving some score like fail, average, good, and excellent. But if your marks are less than 0 and greater than 100, in that case, those marks will be invalid, because generally, and in this program, I'm considering that your marks will be from 0 to 100 only. So in that case, I display echo invalid marks. So this coding is not required, but the thing is, you should also be fair enough in including all the test cases when you write any script or code. Now to end this if, we are using fi to end the program. So this was all about this code. Now let's save it and now run it. So this is your code, but it will not run. So we have to change the permissions, chmod plus x. So be careful that it is case sensitive. We have taken capital X, we have to use small x. And the permission have been changed. Now let's run it. We can execute the code. So it is asking me to enter the marks. So if I enter the marks between 0 to 40, so let's say I enter 14. In that case, I'm gonna fail the exam. Fine. Let's once again run the code script, and now I enter the marks between 40 to 60. So let's say I enter 48. So in that case, I'm an average student. Once again, let's run the code, and now I enter the marks between 60 to 80. In that case, let's say I enter 77. So I'm a good student. And again, I have to enter some marks. So let's say I enter the marks between 81 to 100. So in that case, if I enter 99, I'm an excellent student. What if I enter marks less than 0? So if I enter marks minus 10, so in that case, it is invalid marks, because we have defined the range from 0 to 100. Similarly, if I now enter marks greater than 100, in that case, if I enter 125, which is greater than 100, so in that case, it will be invalid marks. So I hope you understood the concept of this if else if elif else. So to get more updates, stay tuned to my channel. Thank you so much.